So for mascara, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Hi guys! For today, I'm gonna be making this everyday glowy makeup look. Perfect sa mga laging nagmamadali at walang oras pero gustong maging maayos. New year, new you. So if you're interested, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe and follow all my social media handles. I'll be uploading every Wednesday and Friday, so there, keep on watching. First and most important step is skincare. Make sure na ginawa mo yung whole skincare routine mo and then wait around 10 minutes para makasettle in yung products. So for primer, I'll be using the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. So this is a hydrating primer mainly because dry skin ako. But for all my oily friends out there, you can use whatever primer suits you best. Next, we're gonna get our glow on. I'll be using the Luminizer lotion by L'Oreal. This is a moisturizer that's gonna add a little sheen to our face. You don't have to be really exact. Lagay mo lang siya sa mga high points here. And then spread it. So as you can see, it added that luminosity that we want since it's a glowy, simple, everyday makeup. Next, we're moving on to our base. So for this, I'm not gonna be using foundation kasi that's too heavy for everyday. If we want it to look natural, it's not the way to go. So the way to go is Skintint's tinted moisturizers or tinted SPF. For me, I'm gonna be using Pixi H2O Skin Tint. Again, we're just gonna be using our hands to spread it all over the face. So what this does is not really cover blemishes or pimples or moles, freckles. Ini-even out lang niya yung skin tone mo, taking away some of the redness. So you can see, it still keeps the glow kasi nga, super liit lang ng coverage niya. For concealer, I'll be using the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. For this, we're also gonna put super little amount just to conceal our dark under eye circles. Still, we're gonna use our fingers and tap it in. I'm also gonna bring it up into my eyelids just to get rid of some of the darkness. So this look is very quick kasi nga hindi tayo masyado gumagamit ng brushes. And I'm not really washing my hands in between application of the products. We're using mostly cream products to make the look more natural. But like with the concealer, we have to set it with powder very, very lightly. I'm taking that much and then tapping away just to make sure that yung concealer doesn't crease. And then I'm also taking it up into my eyelids to set the concealer. Usually, uunahin ko yung bronzer before blush, but since we're using a cream blush, ito unahin natin. For this, remember na mas okay itap yung product kesa iswipe para hindi magalaw kung ano man yung mga ibang stuff na nalagay na sa ilalim. So for bronzer, I'm gonna be using yung Marc Jacobs Tan-Tastic Omega Bronze. Focus it where you would usually contour, so here. And then just spread it out. Again, we don't have to be precise about it kasi nga everyday look and we don't have much time, di ba? So again, focus it here and then just bring it. As you can see, it adds a slight contour but nothing too harsh. I like to also bring it to the blush. Just bronze up the face. And then for eyeshadow, what I do is ginagamit ko lang din yung same bronzer and just put it all over. And then, I just pinch the same brush and put it in my lower lash line. And then, whatever's left, I just blend it. Yan. So, I can leave it like this. But for today, I want to go a little bit more. So, we're gonna take the Going Coconuts palette by Colourpop and add some parang deepness sa outer corners. So, I'm gonna get the darkest shade and very, very slightly do a parang wing. Kasi my eyes are downturned, so gusto ko siya lagi i-lift. So I'm doing that. And then very close sa lash line ko, I'm also putting the dark shade. And then I'm taking the brush that we use with the bronzer taking some of the bronzer and then just blending it. Taking the dark shade, also putting it sa lower lash line, outer part lang. Take whatever highlighter you're gonna use later and then add some into the inner corners of the eye. So that's it for the eyes. We're just gonna curl the lashes and add some mascara. So for mascara, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Now, moving on to brows. So for me, hindi naman ako lagi nag-aayos ng brows on a daily, lalo na pag nagmamadali. But when I do, I use a brow gel and then a pencil para i-fill in. So I'm using the Sunnies Face Life Brow in Ash Brown. So most people, unahin nila yung pencil, but for me, I want to put the brow gel first and then see where I need to put more strands or where I need to fill in. So gusto na natin yung parang bushy brow look kasi yun yung uso ngayon. So we brush the hairs up, so very lightly, dahan-dahan. Look at it from afar and then tignan mo kung saan mo kailangan mag-fill in. Just do hair strokes para mas natural yung look. And then, we go to highlight. For highlight, I'll be using the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in something. In something Petals. Wala na yung name niya eh. But it's by Wet n Wild. So this is the one we use din sa inner corners. And then we put it high points of the cheek. Take whatever's left and then put it sa nose and here. Also, highlight our Cupid's bow. Then I just also bring it here without adding any product. And then of course, we set everything with the setting spray. And we're done! Ay, hindi pa pala. We're gonna put lip balm or lip gloss or lipstick. Bahala na kayo if ano yung gusto nyo, ano yung feel nyo for that day. But for today, I'm gonna put a lip gloss by Fenty Beauty. So this is the Fenty Glow Lip Gloss. So what I like about this is, pwede mo lang i-apply throughout the day. It's not that sticky. Sobrang comfortable pa niya sa lips and it has a little color. So there, this is my everyday glowy makeup look. So if gusto nyo pa makakita ng more tutorials, more makeup hacks, and everything in between, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. Also, follow all my social media channels. I'll be uploading every Wednesday and Friday. So there, see ya!